Assalamu alaikum students, how are you all? Hope so you all are fine and doing the best. Okay students, today we are going to discuss about the complex numbers. That what are complex numbers? A complex number is any number that can be written in the form of a plus b iota, where a and b are any real numbers and both a and b can be 0, but the iota sign shows imaginary part. Alright, a is a real number, b is an imaginary number, iota shows the imaginary number. The value of iota is radical minus 1, and if we want to take square on both sides, so the value of iota square is equals to minus 1, means the value of iota is radical minus 1 and the value of iota square is minus 1. Alright, again we have some properties like real numbers. Here we have some properties of complex numbers as well. The first property is closure property. If z1 and z2 are complex numbers, then we can say that z1 plus z2, z1 minus z2, z1 multiplied by z2 and z1 divided by z2, means the closure property is applying on 4 operations, means we can apply all 4 operations in the closure property of complex numbers. Here we have an example of addition. Here we have the value 2 plus 3 iota plus 1 minus 4 iota is equals to 3 minus iota. How we get the answer 3 minus iota? Because we will add the real number with a real number. So 2 and 1, these are real parts. So 2 plus 1 is equals to 3. So the answer of real part is always a real part. Now we have 3 iota minus 4 iota. Now see, plus minus minus. When we subtract 3 from 4, so we get the answer minus 1 iota. So the answer is 3 minus iota. Now we have commutative property. Now commutative property with respect to addition and commutative property with respect to multiplication. According to addition, we have the property z1 plus z2 is equals to z2 plus z1. And for example, 2 plus iota plus 3 plus 4 iota. When we solve 2 plus 3 is equals to 5 and 1 iota plus 4 iota is equals to 5 iota. Or here we are going to change the order of the brackets. Now we have z2 plus z1. So 3 plus 2, 5. 4 iota plus 1 iota is equals to 5 iota. So means the order doesn't matter. We have z1 plus z2 or z2 plus z1. We get the same answer in both the conditions. So this is commutative property of multiplication, or commutative property of addition. Now we have commutative property of multiplication. z1 into z2 is equals to z2 into z1. Again, the order doesn't matter. We get the commutative property or commutative property with respect to addition and with respect to multiplication, but commutative property does not exist in subtraction and division. Alright, the third one is associative property of complex numbers. Addition, again z1 plus z2 plus z3 or z1 plus z2 plus z3, means we have 3 complex numbers, but the order doesn't matter. In any case of associative property of addition or associative property of multiplication, order doesn't matter. Whenever we add 3 complex numbers or whenever we multiply 3 complex numbers, The grouping changes, but the result remains same. Alright. Now we have distributive property. Now Z1 into Z2 plus Z3 is equals to Z1 Z2 plus Z1 Z3. How? Whenever we have any value outside the bracket, whenever we multiply that bracket, we will multiply that value with all the terms which are in the bracket. So Z1 will be multiplied with Z2 and Z1 will be multiplied with Z3. So here we have some example. 2 plus iota is the first complex number. 1 plus iota is the second complex number and 3 minus iota is the third complex number. So now we are going to, as we all know, that we have BODMAS rule. First of all, we solve the brackets. So 1 plus 3 is equals to 4 and iota minus iota will be cancelled. So we have only a real part which is 4 and the imaginary part is 0. So there is no need to write an imaginary part. So we will multiply 4 2s are 8 and 4 1s are 4 iota. So we get the answer 8 plus 4 iota. In both the conditions we can get the same answer. Now we have identity elements. Now what is additive identity? We have 0 plus 0 iota. Now what is 0 plus 0 iota? Here we have any complex number. We can take any complex number, but whenever we add any complex number with another complex number, we will get the answer the same complex number. So it means the additive identity is 0 because whenever we add any complex number with 0, we will get the answer same complex number. Now what is multiplicative identity? The multiplicative identity is 1 plus 0 iota. Now what is 1 plus 0 iota? Means z multiplied by 1 is equals to z. Means whenever we will multiply any complex number with 1, we will get the same answer, means the same complex number. Alright. So this is called identity element. This is all about. If you have any query, you can ask. Allah Hafiz students.